This is a video about showing some of my contributions to WordPress. I'm starting with my profile at wordpress.org. So we can see my contribution history here. Community, documentation, plugin developer, training, core contributor, meta contributor, test contributor, translation contributor, design, photo, test team, and translation. So there's a lot here. My main contributions are to design, and I've done a lot there. So we'll start with going to GitHub and the Gutenberg issues. It shows that I have 320 closed issues, 69 are still open. So a lot of these are about features in Gutenberg, either a bug or some modifications that need to be done, or information about possible new features that should be added. I have a blog here at Easy Web Design Tutorials. This is my tutorial website I made back in 2012. On occasion, I'll add a new tutorial to it. There's a blog section here, which adds in some various mockups I have done along the way to various issues. I have worked a lot in Figma over the last 4 or 5 years. And so here I've logged into Figma and Gutenberg and the WordPress team here. There are some mockups I have here in the top. I've done some modifications, so they have been moved to the top. So I will show some of my Figma prototypes I made for Gutenberg. I have that over here. So for instance, here is one that I made, I think back in 2020, and most of these are from 2020 and 21 in relation to different aspects of Gutenberg. So this one is about going into full site editing from a page. So over here it says page content. This is just a suggestion how to switch between full site editing and a page. So I'll just click over here and we'll see where it's interactive. Click here and it switches to full site editing, template editing, page. So switch here to go back into regular page. So basically we're switching between full site editing and page. The feature ends up being here in the bottom where you can click edit template to go to template. So it's a little bit different what the feature ended up becoming. So another prototype here is that I'm testing patterns. So I'll just kind of click and we see over here, this is interactive part in the prototype in Figma. Click to open the overlay. And so we can just kind of see the different patterns that I have added in here. And when I'm wondering what is interactive, I can just click X and go back here. So this is this example of opening an overlay to look at patterns in a bigger overlay box. So they have the first interaction, they have the first version of all this in WordPress, and it will gradually be modified. It has not been modified yet. The first version is in place where they have hover over on the side here, and you'll see it come up here. Okay, so we'll just go to one more prototype I will show from Figma. This is just a kind of like an exploration of the old navigation or menu area in WordPress, and just kind of bringing in some of that aspect into the new Gutenberg. I would say the beta navigation in Gutenberg. So it doesn't look like this at all at the version today, but this was just some explorations I was doing. And having the top menu here, you can select the menu. We can go into navigation structure. We see a navigation structure here and automatically add existing pages or not. So we'll just click to see what possibilities we can do here. So this was just a suggestion of how to add some of the old navigation screen elements into Gutenberg. So this has not been used, but it's just an exploration of possible ways to mix the old and the new. So all of these are basically some of the things I've done in Figma. I have a lot more. As you see, it's 320 closed issues and 69 open. A lot of these will contain a lot of mockups. I also use Screenflow to create some videos, but usually if there's an interaction that needed, I will use Figma. I might use Photoshop or Affinity Photo to just create some mockups, and as I said, if it's needed, I'll create interaction to it. So that is just some of the design things I have created for WordPress. I was also sponsored by Balsamiq from 2020 to 2021 for about a year, contributing to various aspects of design, UX, and UI. Thank you.